There comes a time in every truck owner's life that you gotta change your oil. Oh, there's vehicles everywhere. I gotta do that 20-point turn getting out of here. You guys ever seen that Austin Powers movie where he's turning around one of them, like, looks like one of them airport golf cart thingies, and he's like wedged in between the thing and he's forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Funny, that's what I was just doing right there, trying to get out of my own driveway. But anyways, there comes a time in one truck owner's life when you must change your oil. Some people put it off. I've seen a lot of people put their oil change off for quite a few miles, which I am slightly guilty myself. But it's a diesel. We'll get her changed. When you're changing your oil, make sure your vehicle's level. I guess that's an obvious deal. That's not really a trick. Bingo. Oh my God. Check those out. So I've been putting off changing my oil for a few reasons. One being that my truck don't even fit in the dang garage here, and I was hoping to possibly have another situation figured out, so get the truck in, get the oil changed. Number two, I haven't had no time. You guys haven't seen me for a while. I've been very busy. Started up a new business, which I will get into later. Awesome family stuff going on, which I will also get into later. But pretty much those two things have been completely consuming my time, and that made me slack on the maintenance on my truck. Anyone want to know what size the drain plug is on a Powerstroke? Looks to be a 16 millimeter. Alright, I got my little bucket, my big bucket. I don't have this big bucket fit under here. Let's see if it should fit. Let me get my glasses on. I literally need a few inches before the bucket will fit under there. Check it out. You see that? I need like an inch so the bucket will fit. Dang it. Fits. Bingo. Slides right under. Just needed a little tiny bit. It is a 16. Let's break this sucker loose. It's hot. I tried to not drive the truck too much before I did this because you want all the oil down in the pan. But I had to drive here, so the oil is hot as hell. Oh, got it. Woo! She's flowing. Smells like diesel oil. Alright, so we're gonna let that drain for a little. Then we'll tackle the filter. Leave that right there. Alright guys, now while that's up there draining, I did drive the truck here, so it's gonna be, you know, the oil was circulating through the engine a little bit. So I'm gonna let that drain for approximately, I don't know, maybe like half an hour. Just to make sure all the oil gets settled down to the pan and then goes into the drain bucket. So real quick, while that's doing that, I'm gonna talk about what oil I chose to run in my 6.7 Powerstroke. Now there are a ton of diesel oils and there are a ton of arguments supporting which oil is best. The oil I chose to use in my personal truck here is the Amsoil Signature Series 6x Protection 5W40. I chose the 540 because I do run the truck every day. That truck has a trailer behind it, pretty heavy every single day. Is it good, is it bad? I don't know. I've never ran the new claim to fame 6 times more wear protection, and if you go on their website you see like the cylinder test with the scuff marks, and you can see how the cross hatching is still on the cylinder that, you know, ran the Amsoil, and then there's like piston marks in the cylinder that didn't have the Amsoil. So I don't know, we'll see what this does. I'm going to check my fuel mileage right now. I'm running like an average about 15.9. that's hauling and towing, and you know, with always some kind of weight behind the truck, whether it's a lot or a little. I seem to stay right at the 15.9 mark, and that's cruising around southwestern Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio, like this tri-state area here. We have a lot of hills, a lot of windy roads, so I'm sure if you live in a flat area where the roads are more level and flat, you're going to see a little better mileage. But that's just what I'm running there. So Amsoil does claim that you'll see a few miles per gallon increase. I don't know. So this is the answer to all the questions on what oil I decided to run. This is it right here. Alright guys, it's a little bit darker. I let it drain for a little bit more than a half an hour just to make sure everything was out of there. Just topped her off. Getting ready to do the startup. Let's see what we got. You know, did the usual. The quart took about, or the filter took about a quart. And I put the rest in the motor. See what we got. Gotta put my foot on the brake. Sounds pretty smooth. All right, let's jump to tomorrow and we'll do a little driving test to see how she's running. Alright guys, I finished up the oil change last night at about 8:30, and it is now 8:30 the following day. I have about 320 miles on the truck since the oil change. I had a couple things to deliver. Now you might think I'm crazy, but I honestly think that this oil is better. I can definitely notice the engine running smoother. I might just be thinking that, but I totally think that the engine's running smoother. There's less valve train noise. It just sounds so smooth. definitely, like, it's safe to say that it's 100% smoother than what it was before. And I know that I did need an oil change, so that might be the reason, but it sounds so smooth, it runs so smooth. And honestly, I actually did pick up some fuel mileage. Before I was averaging about 15.9. Now I am averaging 16.1. And I have 321.1 miles on it as of right now. And it is 8:35 the following day. So I picked up some fuel mileage. The truck runs a heck of a lot smoother. This was a total test to see about the new Amsoil 6x wear protection 5W40 for the severe use in the Powerstroke. Would I recommend this oil for your Powerstroke? From what I have been seeing in the past 321.6 miles, absolutely. I mean, you notice it right away in the engine idle. Just as soon as you start the truck, it runs so smooth. And it also picked up some fuel mileage, and I've been driving back roads, up and down hills. As you've seen in the little time-lapse driving video, I'm cruising at 80 on the highway, so I'm not like, you know, driving around with my pinky toe on the gas trying to like hyper mile my fuel. No, I'm driving. And I'm driving in some crazy back road hills, you know, so the fuel mileage should be terrible for where I'm at currently. So would I recommend the new Amsoil 5W40 6x wear protection for your Powerstroke? Yes, do it. So if you're looking to change up your oil for your diesel or Powerstroke, I mean, I definitely recommend trying this stuff out. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. If you didn't, don't subscribe. It's okay. I am headed home, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace!